Hi guys, it's another beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dextersworld channel. Today's video is quite different from the other videos that we have made. Though we already made a video on catfish, but we did not show you how to breed this one. That is why I said that this is quite different, because today we are going to breed our catfish artificially. I don't know if this can be bred naturally because I haven't tried this one, but I already have made series of breeding and I became successful. I was able to hatch fingerlings of this catfish, and there are tips that we have to consider on how to become successful in breeding. Number one is we have to select our breeder catfish. Well, the catfish can be bred at the age of 6 to 1 year old. The female catfish will naturally develop eggs inside the belly. That is a natural thing that would occur to a catfish if you are going to feed them with good food. Well, the catfish nowadays is one of the famous fish farming all over the world. In fact, in India, in America, and several parts of the world are eating now catfish because they are easy to raise and not very difficult to breed. Just yesterday, we already have selected our breeders, and we have selected 1 pregnant adult female catfish and 3 male adult catfish. So guys, we are now ready to do the process. This female catfish is really very pregnant. In fact, you can clearly see that the eggs are already coming out from the belly. So we will gently squeeze this one to extract the eggs from here. I would like to use this one. We will make it sure that our cloth is clean, and we will gently squeeze this one like that. You will see that the eggs are freely coming out from the belly. No amount of pressure is made because this will just freely come out. And this is an indication that these eggs are already very ripe for breeding. You see that? And the indication that the eggs are already very ripe is the color. You see that color? That's greenish. Okay? So this is the egg, and these are not yet fertile. So we already have extracted all the eggs from the belly. So maybe the next question is, what is the next procedure? The next procedure is quite harsh because we have to get the testes of the male catfish out from the belly. And how do we get this one is really to do some procedure on this. This is a dead male catfish already, and we will operate this one. Our purpose is to get the testes. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, where can you find the testes? Well, it can be found inside. Okay. Okay. These are the organ that we are looking for. This one. See that? Okay. The ratio is 1 female catfish is against 3 male catfish. So that is why we will use another male, and we will get the testes and get the hormone out of this from another males. By the way guys, it's easy to determine a male catfish from the female because aside from the fact that the female has protruding belly, the male ones have very obvious genitals. So we will gently wash this one. We will remove the blood so that it will not spoil the egg, and be sure that we will just use the hormones. So we will mix this one very gently. This is to fertilize the eggs. Yes. So guys, you will note that the eggs turned into brownish. From being green, the color became brownish. So this is an indication that they are already fertile. So what we're gonna do next is to release these eggs to a clean tank. So come on, we will go at the back of this house where we already have prepared a clean tank for this. So guys, you will note that I have here a tank, and this tank is clean. This water had been here for 4 days already. It's very important because if we will use a new water, it will definitely not hatch the eggs because of the chlorine or some other hard metal object. So we will release this now, and you will see that we will scatter this one all over. We'll spread this all over this tank. The reason behind is we will prevent the eggs from falling in one place because this will promote bacteria. If one of the eggs will not hatch because of bacteria, it will contaminate the other fertile eggs. So now that we have spread the eggs all over this tank, we secure this with this tarp. We made a cover, and the purpose of this is to prevent too much heat coming in this tank, because per experience, too much warm temperature will also spoil the eggs. So guys, this is the second day of our breeding of this catfish, and I'm so glad that at least 50 or 40% of all the eggs that have been laid are now hatching. They're beginning now to hatch, and in fact you can already see wigglers. I am really amazed by how this very hardy fish starts their life. They're so fragile, very helpless, very tiny, and they will turn into a hardy fish that can withstand with whatever water conditions. Actually, this is our third hatch, and this is the first time that I've released the video about breeding this catfish. because I really wanted to make sure that all the technologies that we are showing to our subscribers and followers would be the one that is legitimate and the one that can be learned about. We are waiting for 2 more days before we can introduce our first food. Normally, we will feed them with live food, is dapnya, but this is different from the Japanese koi and the goldfish because these fingerlings can even survive even without this live food, unlike the koi and the goldfish, as what I've said. So we will update you about the development of our fry, and I hope you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. We are teaching many technologies about breeding quail, about breeding ducks, breeding rabbits, breeding goldfish, breeding kois, and other tropical fish. And our latest video is now on the catfish farming. So thank you for watching, only here at Dextersworld.